What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka CoachKe, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I am very, very close to becoming debt-free. And so where I am in the process, I kind of have two different options of how fast or how slow, I guess you can say, for me to get there. So I kind of have two goals. So the first goal is for me to pay it off at least by my 28th birthday, which my 28th birthday is June 25th. So that gives me about 64 days from now. The second option, which is the option I rather go with, is to pay everything off by the end of May, which will give me about 39 days or so. The reason why the end of May is so significant is because that would be an 18-month payoff, I guess you could say. And so if I do it by my birthday, it's kind of cool because it's kind of like a gift to myself, but the number 19 is really awkward and weird, so I feel like 18 months would be better. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera around and do some planning so you guys can kind of see how I'm going to plan out either option for me to pay off the rest of my debt. When I started my debt freedom journey in November of 2016, I had a balance of $25,500, I think $11.28. And so as of right now, it is April 22nd. My balance is $3,695.52. I have not paid my regular payment for the month yet, but that is coming up sometime this week, towards the end of the week. So I'm going to let you guys see how I plan to pay this off, and I'm going to throw some numbers out there, do some things, and try to figure out kind of my goal income that I need to meet in order to meet either goal as well. So let's see what happens. All right, you guys, so I went ahead and grabbed my little notepad, and I'm going to go ahead and tear it off and turn this over. And okay, so first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and at the top write out what my balance is for the car loan, and that is $3,695.52. And then so we have two different dates. We have May 31st as the first goal date, and that's about 39 days from now. And then the second goal date would be June 25th, 2018, and that's about 64 days from now. Now, a couple of things to note. My minimum payment for my car loan is $262.53. My interest rate is only 3.29%. So my principal payment should be everything, but maybe like $8 should go towards interest, but I'm just gonna up it to $10 even. So that means that my principal payment should be at least $252.53. Okay. The other thing to note is that so far for April, I have allotted $1,209.02 to go towards debt. Now, as I was paying off the rest of my debts, basically I would allocate a certain amount of my income every single week, and I would make that extra payment on Sundays. But because my car note is not due until the end of the month, I can't make the extra payments until my regular payment goes through. So this money right now is just sitting in a savings account, just accruing a little bit of interest until it's time for me to go ahead and make that extra payment. So the first thing, let me go ahead and highlight these two dates. And then I'm going to highlight up here how much I already have going towards that as of this month. Okay. So first things first. So the first thing I'm going to have to figure out, if I don't allocate any more of my income towards debt this month, which I should be, I have a pretty decent amount of money coming in Wednesday, and Friday should be pretty decent as well. And then I think I have a third check that should be coming in sometime in there. So I should be allocating additional income, but let's just say that I don't. Let's say something comes up and I need to use that money for something else. So what I first need to do is figure out what my balance will be approximately with this extra debt payment here. So I'm going to come down a little bit and write April 2018. And so I'm going to write the current balance of $3,695.52. We're going to subtract $252.53 as the principal payment. And that is going to leave us with $3,442.99. Now let's go ahead and subtract the $1,209.02 and see what we have left over. That leaves me with $2,233.97. Now, I should be putting about $600 more towards this, but again, let's just say that I don't. So what I want to do, I'm going to give two different scenarios. My lines are probably not straight, but it is what it is. Okay, so this is with no extra for April, and then this is with more for April. Okay, so if I don't do any extra for April, that means in May, my balance that I need to pay off by the end of the month will be the $2,233.97. And so that means that for my income, I'm going to have to earn about $6,082.94 for May in order for me to reach this goal. Yeah, that's about right. Now, let's say that I do put some extra for April, and let me just put April in here. So the current balance is this $2233.97. I believe that I'll earn enough this week to put about $600 extra. So let's go ahead and subtract another $600. So that means that I'm going to have a balance of, okay, so let's just do, we're going to say that April's debt allotment, is going to be $1,809.02. So that's going to leave us with a May balance of $1,633.97. That means that I'm going to have to, for May, I'm going to have to earn about $4,882.94 to pay this off. And actually, yeah, so about that, give or take a couple $100. And neither one of these are like off the wall. I mean, last month I earned almost $9,000. So neither of these are off the wall. So this is if I want to hit my goal by the end of next month. Now let's say that, you know, some things come up, I need to use and allocate my money a different way, which I don't usually do my planning until the beginning of the month or like the end of the previous month. So let's just say some things happen in May I need to allocate some additional income elsewhere instead of towards debt. So now I'm going to come up with a different plan for June. And so what this is going to mean is that I'm going to have kind of 4 different scenarios, I guess. So I actually, yeah, it's going to end up being 4 different scenarios. Okay, so this is going to be if I have no more extra for April. And then this is going to be if I do have extra for April. Don't ask me why I wrote another E there. So this is going to be for May, and then this is going to be for June. Same thing here. Okay. So let's go back here. And so now we have the same $2,233.97. And so let's say that I want to kind of slow roll this and just make sure that this gets done in May and June. That means that I can divide this amount by 2, right? Because that means that I need to pay off half of it in May and half of it in June. So that means that we have, and this is for the no extra. Okay. So that means that we have $1,116.98 for May, and then $1,116.98 for June. That will get me there. And actually, we can actually break that down a little bit more. No. Okay, so we're just going to say that this is going to be our total payment. And this will include the $252.53 up there. Okay. So that means that for May, the balance will be still the $2,233.97. And then we're going to do, this will actually have to be 99, sorry. So what I'm doing right here, sorry, is to subtract the $252.53. So that means the regular payment will be $252.53. And then that means my extra, ooh, my spelling is all off, you guys. The extra payment is going to have to be $864.45. Which means that my income for May will need to be, and this is basically, so what I'm really doing here is like lowballing my income essentially. So that means that my income for May is going to be, or need to be, about $3,343.90. I'm gonna do a different color for this. Boom. So that's there. So that means coming down to June, our balance is going to be $1,116.99. We have the regular payment of, again, $252.53 going to principal, which it should be more than that, but that's all right. That means that the extra payment is going to need to be $864.45. 46. And so my income will have to be about the same. And I come up with these income numbers based on how I do my allocations for my debt, pretty much. All right, so that's that. So now let's go into, if I go ahead and put an extra about $600 towards my debt this month. So that means that we're starting off with May with a balance of $1,633.97. And then we're going to divide that by 2 to see what we need to pay off each month to get it done. That means $816.98 for May. And that's again going to be the total payment, which includes the minimum or my regular payment, whatever you want to call it. And this is going to be June. Okay, so let's go ahead and write in our regular payment. Means the extra payment will need to be, all right, wait a minute. Okay, so we need to be here, right? Yeah, because this needs to be our balance by the end of May if we do it this way. Okay, so let's do the $1,633.97 minus $252.53, and then I'm going to subtract, then I'm going to do the $816.98 minus that amount. Oh, $816.98. So that means my extra payment will need to be $564.46. And let me make sure that math is correct. Boom. Okay, yeah, that's right. $45. So that means my income will need to be $2,743.90. Again, let's go ahead and highlight. All right, so now our balance here was $816.99. We have the regular payment, $252.53, going to the principal. It means the extra payment be the $564.46. Which also means that my income will need to be the same, but I think it's only just subtracting one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a recap. And basically all of this is going to determine or be determined by how much money I make over the next couple of months. So again, my balance as of today is $3,695.52. My interest is only 3.29%, so my interest is very minimal at this point, less than $10. So far, my debt payment for April is $1,209.02. I have 3 or 4 more checks coming in this coming week. So I am planning to use about $600 of that money to put towards debt, but I can't be very certain as of yet. Sorry, you guys. Let me turn my phone on silent. Okay, so the 2 goals that we have is to either pay it off by May 31st or by June 25th, which is my birthday. May will be 39 days from today. June will be 64 days. So if I do not allot this extra money this week from my income to go towards my debt, that means that at the end of this month, after I make the extra payment I already have set off to the side, my May balance will start off at $2,233.97, which means that my income for May, in order to reach my goal of paying this debt off, will need to be about $6,082.94. Now, if I put this extra $600 or more, because it could be more, towards my debt for April, that means that I am planning to have about a balance at the end of this month of $1,633.97, which this is just saying as of May 1st, which means that my income for May, in order for me to pay the rest of my debt off, will need to be $4,882.94 approximately. Now, if I slow roll it, or, you know, something happens, I need to use some of my income for other things, that means that my overall goal will be to get this done by June 25th of this year, which is again 64 days. Now, if I don't put any extra, this extra $600 towards the debt for April, that means I'm starting off May with the same amount. We got the regular payment in here, and then that means that my extra payment needs to be about $864.45, and then my income will end up needing to be about $3,300 in order for me to reach my goal by paying this off at the end of June. Because what will happen is I'll start June off at a little over $1,100 of a balance, minus my regular payment, minus this extra payment. The income will need to be about the same, of course, because I'm basically like splitting it up half and half. And so this will be getting me to becoming debt free by my 28th birthday. Now, if I do the extra payment for April, my May 1st balance will be about $1,600. You subtract the regular payment, and then the extra payment will need to be about $564. My income will need to be about $2,700. That will leave me with a June 1st balance of $816.99. You subtract the regular payment of $253. That leaves me with a balance of $564.46, which will be my extra principal only payment, and that will help me to become debt free. So you guys can see that the biggest difference in me doing this is all depending on my income. My allocation will stay the same as how I did it this month. I really honestly believe that I'll be able to hit my goal by the end of May. Again, I kind of just like the whole number of 18 months, but if it happens in 19 months, that's absolutely okay as well, because that'll be a birthday present to myself. So this is how I kind of reverse engineer, I guess, my goals a little bit, and kind of plan things out, especially as I'm nearing the end of a big goal like this, and even other financial goals that I have as well. I just write out kind of the different landmarks of when I think I can get it done. I figure out how much money I need to earn in order to do that based on how I personally allocate my income. I don't do an every dollar budget. I have done the snowball on this whole process, and you'll see this in my debt freedom video. I did a snowball because a snowball is not something Dave Ramsey came up with. It's something that he might have popularized, if that's a word. He made it become popular, but he didn't come up with it. So I did the debt snowball in figuring out how to pay my debts off in the order in which they were paid, but the way that he tells you to allocate your income to pay the debt off, that is not what I did. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of seeing me plan things out, because normally you only see me kind of do like a paycheck to paycheck budgeting planning, which is always in my budget with me videos. But please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and continue to follow the journey and see which day I end up paying my debt off by. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
So